Hello friends, I'm SuchaSquare and welcome to part 21 of my lawful playthrough. I, I always want to say local, I mean lawful playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And today I'm just going to keep on side questing here at Sasau. So it's early morning now. We're continuing from yesterday. And right now, Henry's trying to find better accommodations for the Skalitz refugees that are here at the monastery. And I think the way to do that is to talk to the custodian. So the quest is entitled In God's Hands. And we have to help with healing the sick in the monastery. I think I've already done this. Find Father Simon and try to get supplies from the custodian. Okay. Actually, I think I better go to the baths first. Henry needs to take a bath because that will increase his persuasion skill, his charisma stat, I believe. And the last time we met with the custodian had a higher charisma level than us. So any persuasion check that we're going to try is going to fail. And I think we're going to need to persuade him for this. So let me visit the baths. I hope the proprietor is awake now. Let's see if we can do that. So our charisma is 12. Hey, why is it 12? It was 14 the last time. Okay, let me just check the flowers. I think I still have flowers here. Because I took a perk yesterday, which adds 2 charisma. Here, flower power. Adds a plus 2 charisma bonus if we've got enough fragrant herbs in our inventory. And I think we do. Is everyone still sleeping? Okay, we're in the private area. These are the bats, right? Yep. I guess I'm just too early. So let's wait. Let's wait for 2 hours. They should be open at 8 o'clock. Okay, so after this, we're going to talk to the custodian. And then, I'll continue my exorcism quest at Ledechko. I'm quite interested with that. I don't think it's going to be a real ghost. I don't think the developers would put real ghosts in this game since they're striving for realism. I think it's a matter of maybe some party involved has a dirty conscience and it's hunting them. That's why they're seeing ghosts. Oh, it's raining. Alright. Why am I in a private area? Where are the baths? Oh, there's the bath maid.
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
So what are you interested in?
A bath, launder my clothes, and heal my wounds.
A bit of everything. Heal my wounds, have a proper bath. Oh, and my garments are in need of laundering.
But of course. Money first, though.
Sure.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Okay, so we're taking an hour of our bath, which is good because I think the custodian is still sleeping at this time. Important NPCs usually wake up around 9 o'clock in the morning. And I hope we can negotiate better accommodations for the refugees peacefully. I hope we don't need to fight anybody. Worst case is we're going to make things worse if we anger the custodian. And we don't want that. Alright. So I'm traveling back to the monastery. If I don't fall off the bridge. It's raining really hard right now. I wonder if there will be a game where your clothes, your armor will actually take, maybe their stats will get lowered because of when they get drenched from the rain. Because right now this isn't really realistic, right? You wouldn't go out in the rain and expect it not to have any consequences. Or at least maybe if we keep going outside in the rain, maybe we'll get sick or something, catch a cold. So where's the... Okay, so the custodian is there. Yeah, and again, I know I mentioned this in an earlier video. It's really weird when the NPCs don't even react to the rain. Okay, wish us luck. Okay, I suppose the custodian is upstairs. There is an upstairs, right? Yeah. He should be here. Oh, private area? Well, no one's here. So let's practice our lockpicking skill. Got it. Let's just take a look. Oh, on second thoughts, let's not. So how do I use this ladder? Going down. I think this kind of drop will injure Henry, so I don't really want to. Hey, how do I use this ladder? The prompt isn't popping up. Should I just... There. Oh, there. It was just finicky. Okay, I think this was obvious, right? Of course the custodian will be in the room where there is a guard. Yeah, that was a little stupid on my part.
God save you.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians. The most esteemed Sir Sebastian, Baron von Berg.
Baron von Berg.
You don't seem to think very much of him.
Well, of course I did. A man with a nose so stuck up that it hangs in the rain funnel. Can't be all bad.
Okay, so there's no love for the custodian even among the guards and the people here. They know what he's like.
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the local community and keep the peace.
But
In fact, he seems more interested in robbing everyone blind.
I'm much obliged.
Don't mention it.
So, can we talk to him?
You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau? It's such a holy place, filled with knowledge.
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books. They don't want to talk to you. And when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius, at least, they ran me off.
Who's Saint
Me?
Procopius?
Like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
There's not much left of poor Procopius. Maybe I could help you. Huh. Maybe I could help you?
Maybe I could help you.
How? You're not planning some mischief, are you?
No, not at all. Okay, definitely not.
No, not at all. I was going to bring you something from the cave under the monastery where he spent his time. You can get in there. You could touch it for luck, and then I'd return it.
Oh, now. You do that for me?
Of course.
Then I'll be very grateful to you.
I have for you a bowl. Oh, so it's actually the bowl that I took from the cave because I think 2 streams ago, so I found this cave underneath the monastery with what looks like a grave in it. And there was a bowl, and since it wasn't labeled as stealing, I just took it. So I guess this is for that quest. So I have a bowl from you, from the cave
I've
of
got
the
a bowl
saint.
for you from the cave of Saint Procopius.
I didn't know that was
A bowl.
the grave
I
of a
was
saint.
expecting something a little different.
Behold.
Ah. Is it really from Saint Procopius?
Well, I need to make sure, yeah. I don't want to lie to him.
Well, I think I ought to make sure.
Oh, hello, Balat Ubas. Yeah, well, not 4 minutes late, but that's good enough. How's your afternoon? Okay, the custodian should be here. Huh, do I need to lockpick his room? Yeah, he's still here though. Oh, there you are. Oh no, you're not. You're just a villager. Why are you here? Okay, there's... Didn't notice the staircase. You should have more lights in their rooms. The rooms here are really dark. There you are. Sebastian von Bug.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
So what do we do? Hand over the trophies? So these trophies are the bandit ears, right? Okay, let's try
I have
handing
some, well,
trophies.
trophies.
Let's have them. Very nice, very nice.
280 groschen. Well, he pays more than Captain Bernard and Captain Robard. Supplies.
I'm helping at the infirmary now, and I came to...
Ah, and how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about me?
Yeah, every time she says how annoying you are. Supplies for Scarlet's locals. A little. Okay, let's butter him up a bit. Yeah, a little.
Sometimes. A little.
That's good. Excellent. Johanka means a lot to me.
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His
Can you-
hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
Johanka will like you. Okay. Okay, so Balat Ubas, happy eating. So maybe because of Johanka? Yeah, he'll like that. But yeah, we still that time at the bats didn't really help. Our charisma is still 12. And from past experience, I know that if you just that you need to wait, does it need to be more? Yes, so our stats need to be over the other person's stats. If it's just equal, then it's still going to fail. So yeah, I'll pay you.
Because I'll pay you.
I'm rich.
For supplies? But of course. That will be...
Oh, come off it. You get your supplies from the monastery for free. No one will bat an eyelid if you ask for more. Blankets can get chewed up by mice. Food can go off.
150? Yeah. Give you 160, dude. Hey, what the heck? I'll give you 175. It's pocket change for Henry.
Yes. These things happen, certainly. And as long as the monastery needs my protection, they'll have to put up with it.
There you go. Money always makes things easy. That chainmail must be heavy. Yeah, it actually is.
God save you, Henry.
Which is good since actually so every piece of armor that you wear, yeah, it weighs heavy on... Oh, I did... Wait, am I encumbered? Wait a second. I'm encumbered, but there isn't any icon. Can I... Yeah, and I can run. I can sprint. It's a bug, actually. So let's try unequipping an armor. The chainmail. There's the cuirass. So now it's 204. Excuse me. And now it's 206. So it was a bug earlier. But we're still not encumbered though. Well, I won't complain. If the game isn't punishing me for being encumbered, so be it. So no, I haven't actually promoted my stream there because, well, don't take this the wrong way, but for now I'm treating these as like practice streams. Maybe when my Ni no Kuni 2 streams start, then I think that's when I post my streams on the group. So Yahanka, got good news for you.
Tell me more about the situation here.
Well, the game isn't letting us tell her,
Alright, that's all I need to know.
so I think there's something else I need to do. In God's hands. Oh, that's it then. Okay, we don't even get to tell Yahanka about the good news. Guess not. What about this? Saintly remains. So bring the relic to Urban. Now I just have to bring it to Urban. That's it. If I'm satisfied with what I have for him. Okay, so who can I ask if this is an actual relic? Because I'm kinda sure that it isn't. We could easily just lie to that guard and tell him that the bowl is a relic and he would believe us. So no. Well, okay. I think I'm just going to lie to the guard and tell him it's a relic. Doesn't really matter, right? Doesn't matter if it's a genuine relic or not. What matters is he believes that it's a relic. That's how fate works. Yep, Ni no Kuni 2 will start this Friday. I don't know what time it will exactly unlock though. If it's going to be Thursday morning, Thursday midnight, or Friday midnight.
got a bowl for you from the cave of St. Procopius.
A bowl? I was expecting something a little different.
Behold.
Ah. Is it really from St. Procopius?
Yep.
Yes. From his cave. A truly astonishing place. This surely has miraculous powers.
You're right. My God, you're right. Such holiness. I'm in your debt, Henry. How can I repay you?
And don't mention it.
Thanks, but I don't want anything. I was glad to help.
Truly? Well, thank you.
My pleasure.
And Henry,
Yeah?
Yes?
I just wanted to touch it for luck. If you took something you shouldn't have, I expect you'll put it back.
Nope. Didn't take anything. So see? Sometimes lying can help. We brightened that guard's mood. We brightened his day. And now it's time to go to Ledechko. And let's get to that exorcism quest. Let's see what's actually happening. It's going to be a long ride though, and I'm going to do it manually. Up, up! I'm just trampling all the plant beds. Sorry. Oops, wrong way. Ah. Yes, Ni no Kuni 2 is available on Steam. And there are also some early reviews now. If you know about Easy Allies, they're a podcast and a review site that I really like. They already put out their review for it. And it's really good. Although it's quite expensive, it's a full $60, even in the Philippines Steam. When usually, for example, this we can buy in the Philippines for just around $30, right? Huh. I think this is the first time that I've actually noticed fog in this game. Huh. That's weird. Okay. Whoop. Oh. Okay. Our horse jumped. I kind of got scared there. I thought he's gonna take some damage. Okay, we should be halfway to Ledechko now. Okay. There we go. And we managed it without even looking at the map. This is what I like about open world games. Sometimes I really just spend hours just studying the map, and then when I know it's like a real place. It's like a real place that I'm familiar with. Okay. So we need to find the butcher's wife because she's the one who's complaining about ghosts haunting her in the night. Okay. Here's the butcher's.
How are you, Henry?
Doing good.
I'm back with the incense. Can we begin?
Good. Let's go to the cross in the bedroom.
Okay, so begin the smudging ritual. How exactly? Okay, drop the herbs in. Let's do that.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I feel a bit out of my depth. This is my first time.
Now you tell me. Well, get started. You've got the flowers, so it has to work.
Well, here goes.
Latin or English? Huh. Let's do Latin. She'll be impressed with Latin. I doubt she even understands Latin. No one does.
Pater noster quies incarnis sanctificator omen tuum.
Are you sure you're saying it right?
Canis, isn't that dog?
Mustn't be interrupted. In nominate parties et
Parties.
et spirits etc.
He's just winging it. Yeah, Latin.
Ave Maria gratia plenti dominatrix tecum.
Dominatrix. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter what we say. I'm sure there are no ghosts here. Like, I'm 99.9% sure that there are no ghosts here. So now, let's burn the herbs.
Glory be to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. O Lord, may he rest in eternal peace, and may eternal light guide his way. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Thank you. Please God, I can finally sleep in peace at night. Come by tomorrow to see if it worked.
Okay then, ma'am.
Hey!
Oh, okay.
God almighty!
Okay, they really should tune the NPC's reaction down a little bit. Like, if you even bump into them ever so slightly, they go off like that.
God be with you, Henry.
So we need to return to her tomorrow. Okay, then maybe I'll just go to Rovna now and look for Father Simon. Okay, let's fast travel. Let's fast travel to... Yeah, let's fast travel to Rovna. All the way to Rovna. And then maybe we can even visit Skalitz. I want to see what Skalitz looks like now. So Skalitz is Henry's hometown that was attacked in chapter 1. So, Balat Ubas. I remember Breath of Fire 4. Well, sadly I can't really relate to that. It's a console game, I assume, right? The first time I owned a console was last year. And all of my gaming experience has been for PC. So did they compare it to Breath of Fire 4? I mean, Ni no Kuni? Did they compare it to that? I'm too old. No, it's not just that. I think I might even be older. It's just that I have never played console when I was young. Oh, attack on the road. Sure. If anyone's foolish enough to attack us.
Looking for a
Oh.
punch in the face. Well, come on then.
Okay. Seriously, you're going to attack me? Don't you see my armor? Okay. One more. Wait, why aren't we attacking? Oh, yeah. I forgot. I forgot the game returned my controls to default. That's why I wasn't blocking. Wait, let me just do it again. So, space is V. Where is block? Yeah, block is... I prefer my block to be right mouse click, secondary attack is space. There we go. Okay, the ground ate him up. Now let's make it quick. Oh, okay. So Breath of Fire is a JRPG, just like Ni no Kuni. Is that it? I know the name of the series. I just haven't seen any gameplay of it. Okay, almost there. I'm surprised people are still living here. This village was also attacked. When our village was attacked, there were piles of corpses here. See, they're still burning. Even after a week, it's still burning. I wonder if they took care of the corpses. There were like a pile of them here. Yeah, mostly. They're still there. Okay. So, Father Simon should be to the south. See, I was released in 2000. Turn-based RPGs. Okay. I think I've only started playing JRPGs maybe 5 years ago. Because I mostly just played on PC. Well, not mostly. Exclusively played on PC. My experience with games is limited to Western RPGs. And I'm really happy right now that they're releasing JRPGs on PC as well. Yeah, sure. I'm happy to give you the idea. Yeah, stream what you love, play what you love. I also love replaying games. Although right now, since wait, okay. I'm getting lost again. Okay, need to focus on playing and talking at the same time. Alright. Let's dismount here. Where's that priest? I'm nowhere close. Okay. So, as I was saying, I also love replaying games. But starting last year, because 2017 was just an unbelievable year of good games. Now I'm really finding it difficult to find the time to to replay old games, because there's just so many new things to play. Villager. Okay. I wouldn't think that there would be any villagers still living here. Huh. Is he Father Simon then? Oh, okay. I need to ask him. He might know where Father Simon is.
God save you, good night. What can I do for you?
Yeah, you live here alone.
What's going on around here? So you've stayed here on your own?
Quite so. All by myself.
Huh.
All the others were either killed by the humans or fled to Rattay.
Okay. So how come you've stayed here alone?
I'm sorry to hear that. And what's keeping you here, alone?
My older brother ran away with the wandering players, so when our father was on his deathbed, he made me swear I'd never leave our home.
I can see you took your vow seriously.
I did. And it's starting to get dangerous around here. Again.
The humans.
If it were humans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But a week back, some rabble made their way through here. They begged me for food, and mark my words, they weren't taking no for an answer. If they'd been just a tad hungrier, I swear they would have stormed the cottage.
There are gangs like that around, true enough.
Okay. So, Balat Ubas, I just love old games. Yeah, the story's just amazing back then. Yeah, actually, so there are two games, older games that I really would like to play. Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI. But I'm still finding it difficult to set aside a time to play them. And just because I don't have that nostalgia for sprite graphics, it's kind of difficult for me to get into. But everyone's saying just how good their story is. So it's a terrible thing that happened here. Yeah, he knows that. We don't need to tell him that. When will the people come back? Why are we asking him these questions? These are terrible questions.
I saw the mess they left behind. Savages.
It was horrible. People tried to find shelter in the church, but them dogs was waiting. They knew too well that's where folk would try to hide.
And where did you hide?
By the grace of God, I got my family away into the woods.
Oh, that's
I
good.
don't see your family with you. I hope those bastards didn't sniff them out.
No, it takes better man than them to track me down. I sent my wife to Ratte with some others.
Okay. So, when will the people come back?
Do you think folk will ever go back to their homes?
Oh, I don't know about Skalitz, but the folk here are sure to want to come back. The only thing they're missing is spiritual support.
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed. When the land's at war, noblemen fight to protect their property. But simple folk want someone to tend their souls.
Of course. But it was the Skalitz parish priest who ministered here, wasn't it?
He did. But there's been no sign of him since the attack. Or at least he's definitely not in Ratte among the refugees.
That's true enough. I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find the priest we need here.
Yeah, we actually know where the Skalitz priest is. He's at Sasau. Why isn't Henry telling him that? Okay, I can ask.
I can always ask. But I've heard where the Skalitz priest went.
That's great news. Although I had my eye on another priest.
Who's he?
You might as well tell me who he is. What I heard about the Skalitz priest might just be rumours.
True. Well then. A few years ago, there used to be another priest in Skalitz. Simon, I think his name.
Okay, good.
Simon. Father Simon.
Yeah.
I remember him. That's the one who went missing, right?
He's who I'm looking for.
I don't want to spread rumours, but they say he was in love with his housekeeper. And then she died somehow, poor thing.
Okay, hadn't heard about that.
That's not a story I've come across.
It only reaches folk who care for such tales. Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. You know that already. There was neither sight nor sound of him for a long time. Until this spring, he showed up here.
And what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say he's become a hermit.
Just tell me where he is, man.
And where can I
For
find him?
goodness
I
sake.
couldn't tell you exactly.
This conversation
You
is
could
taking
start
forever.
by talking to that girl's parents. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more. They may even have had words with him.
I'll go and see what they have to say for themselves.
God go with you, lad, and I pray you find him. If some heathen stabs me in my sleep, I'd rather have a decent burial.
Don't worry. I'll bring someone.
Okay. So at least we're on the right track. Okay, so we need to talk to the family of Simon's housekeeper. Okay, so the former Skalit's priest has been spotted in the nearby woods where he's become a hermit. I should try and find him and bring him back to his parish. Okay, the only lead I have to Father Simon is the family of his deceased housekeeper. I could try asking them if they know anything about Simon's sudden appearance in the woods. Okay, so fortunately I know that the Skalit's parish priest has been hiding in the Sasau. Yeah, we know that. Okay, talk to the family. Okay, so it's north of Skalitz. Let's go there then. Okay. So, but at Ubas, yeah, I know, right? That's the bad thing about games being so accessible. Yeah. I remember back in the days when you would play the same game. Oh, okay, Bandit. You would play the same game for half a year or even for the whole year, because that's the only game that you have. It's an old man. You a bandit, sir? Are you sure you're not mistaking me for anyone else? Now let's try a combo. Top. Block. So top. 11. Okay, what's a good combo here? Stab. Left. Bottom right. Oh, he died. He died, okay. Didn't want to kill you, sir. Okay, bandit. Mercy kill. He has rather good armor. Okay. He's old. If only you surrendered, sir, I would have let you go. And let's take his body off the road, at least. Let's move his stuff to our horse so we're not so encumbered. What else can I remove? Oh, the hare meat. I forgot I hunted some hare in the last stream. So food, hare meat. There we go. Let's just drop them. They're spoiled already. Okay, so before we go to the housekeeper's family, I just want to visit Skalitz again. So this is the first time I'm visiting Henry's hometown. Okay, that path is blocked. Okay, there's one thing that I'm really interested in, or curious about. So when we returned here the first time, we promised Henry's girlfriend, who died, that we're also going to bury her after we bury our parents. But we didn't manage to bury our parents. And okay, so there are no more corpses here. Either the people who saved us also buried them or took care of them, or yep. Well, at least their bodies are not lying in the dirt. I mean, on the dirt. Okay. Let's go to our quest now. Okay, balat ubas. Ingat. Huh, I did not expect there to be a small village here. And I wonder if there's some valuable loot just here. Here in the corners. Because the first really good loot, this cuirass that I'm still using now, I found it right... Where did I find it? Right here. At the bottom right corner of the map. So I think there are the developers of this game have hidden valuable loot in the far off or hidden places in this map. Villager, can I ask you, ma'am?
I'm looking for the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might know of him.
Simon? What do you want him for?
I'm looking for the priest who used to take care of St. James, and the locals tell me they saw him around here.
I don't know if I can help you there. He'll never go back to his parish, if you ask me. Very well. What is it you want to know?
Well... yeah.
What went on between Simon and your daughter?
Nothing that hasn't happened before. Our Mary was his housemaid in Skalitz. She was pretty, very pretty. And he was young, and so things went the way they do between comely young folk. She came back home one day, heavy with child.
Okay. Another question, man. When did you last take a bath? You're filthy. Your face is so dirty. I know this is the medieval times, but come on. Wash yourself. Quite a disgrace, wasn't it? No, these things happen.
Yes, these things happen. What can you do?
I said as much. I was just glad our girl was provided for. Only she never had the chance to hold that babe in her arms. She didn't live through the birth.
Oh.
I'm very sorry.
Such is a woman's lot in life. Men die in battle, and women in the arms of the midwife.
And what happened to Simon?
The poor man. He took it the worst. He was sure God's wrath smote Mary for her fornication.
Ah, he felt guilty for her death. Yeah, nonsense.
That's rubbish. People lie together out of wedlock all the time, and God never smites them down.
That's just what I told him. But it's hardly my place to lecture a priest. And who knows? Maybe he was right. The Lord moves in mysterious ways. He was overflowing with grief. He barely spoke, didn't eat, refused to take a new housemaid. And then, one fine day, the presbytery was deserted. It took a good season before another priest came along.
Okay, so yeah, do you know where he is?
Find him? He's said to be wandering around here somewhere.
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it, even though I haven't seen him myself.
How come?
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside. And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning up next to it. I don't take them there, nor my husband neither.
You think Simon does?
Who knows? Maybe it's a miracle. I could believe anything. But there's not been fresh ones for a while, so perhaps he's moved on elsewhere again.
I see.
Okay, so where's that cross?
Can you tell me where that cross is?
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the west of Skalitz. On the hill above them in the woods, there are several paths. Mary's cross is by one of them, close to the brook.
All right, thanks.
Okay, thank you. So we're going west of Skalitz.
Very good then. And if you do find him, Let him know that we have no hard feelings.
I'll tell him.
Okay, so Father Simon took his beloved's death quite seriously. Okay, right at the edge of the map. Okay, let's go there. I wonder if the horse can get through these bush. Oh, good. All right. I thought it was gonna get stuck. Whoops. Okay, didn't know this was a cliff. So carefully. Whoa, there's a grave here. So let's check. Maybe there's something interesting. Oh, it is an actual grave. Okay. Some of the other graves that we've dug up didn't really have corpses in them. Silver ring. Okay. Let's leave this. Okay. Okay. There's no way to to put the ground back. I would if I could. Okay. I hope we find something interesting in this forest. You discovered Privetslavets wood. So this part's still Privetslavets. Huh. Okay then. So Privetslavets is here in the middle of the map. But this part is still Privetslavets? Oh, an accident site. With a treasure chest. Okay. Not really worth it. Let's just leave those items there. Alright, so even now, at the back of my mind while I'm doing these side quests, I'm thinking, I'm not going to get anything worthwhile from these side quests. So far, okay, so let me just check the location. Okay, so it's still far away. So far, all of the rewards from the side quests have been just gold, basically, money. There hasn't been anything interesting. So I guess the experience itself is the reward. The little side stories that you get to experience are the actual reward of the quests. Because as per the actual physical rewards, there aren't any. It's just groschen. It's not, the reward aren't even that much. But yeah, the makers of the game did say that they wanted it to be realistic. Realistically speaking, if someone is going to hire you to do a small job for them, they're just going to pay you money. They're not going to give you a magical suit of armor or a +5 sword or like that, like in other fantasy games. Yes, there's the cross.
This must be that cross. Mary's mother was right. Someone did lay flowers here recently.
Look around the area. Simon could well be hiding somewhere nearby. Well, I hope he's not really good at hiding, because there's no way I'm going to find him here in this forest. Okay. Let's climb down carefully.
I should have a look around and see if there's comfrey growing anywhere nearby.
Huh, yeah. That was actually a wise idea. Thank you for talking to yourself, Henry. So we should look for comfrey, because that's the kind of flower that is left at the cross. This is comfrey. Yep. So I bet he's here. Is that a cave? I wonder how old Father Simon is. Okay, because he fell in love with a younger woman. The mother that we was talking about earlier didn't look that old. Oh. Huh, there are two of you here.
Hey!
Tramp.
Henry's come to see us.
Okay.
Hey, you. What are you doing here?
Okay. This is when it's the game becomes funny, when the first time Henry comes here and people already know him by name. He's already so popular. We've come for Father Simon. I heard voices? No, come.
I've come for the priest. Simon.
There's no one here called that.
There is. Do you take me for a fool?
All right. Maybe there is someone here. What of it? We're not going anywhere.
Well, I might persuade you otherwise. Tomberg guards are after you? Huh. Is that true? Am I forgetting something? I don't think so. You're holding a sorcerer captive. What? What about some ransom? What? I'm confused. The Tomberg guards are after you. Let's try this.
I think you should talk less and move your legs more.
And why is that? You think you've got what it takes to beat us?
I might. But it doesn't matter, because I saw you yesterday and then stopped by Talmberg to report. So, unless you'd rather wait for Sedivish's Captain Robard, you should go now.
Shit. All right, we'll go. How far are they?
Far enough still. If you run, I'm sure you'll get away.
Right. Thanks for the warning.
Rescue Father Simon. Oh, is he being held hostage? Had no idea. Okay. Tramp. Alright. So, Father Simon. Can you stand up?
Are you alright?
Oh yes, he can stand up.
Yes, I think so. Oh, what happened to those wretches?
They're skulking around here somewhere.
Good God! Couldn't you scare them off somehow? I'm afraid they'll be back.
I
I'll
did.
see what I can do.
Just don't hurt anyone.
Yeah, I didn't. Wait, no, they're not here anymore. I scared them off. What did Henry say?
Oh, thank you, my son. I was beginning to fear I'd never get out of here alive.
Times are hard when brigands roam the land and attack the defenseless.
But they didn't attack me. I saw them raiding birds' nests down by the path, so I took pity on them.
Which makes what they did all the more loathsome. That's no way to repay a good Christian's hospitality.
And to whom do I owe my salvation?
My name's Henry. You may remember me. I'm the son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
Your face does seem familiar. But listen, Henry, I can't help feeling you didn't stumble across me by accident.
It's true. I've come to ask a favor of you.
Me? What on earth could I do for you?
I need you to go back to St. James. The folk there need spiritual guidance. Skalitz is a burned-out shell, and many have died in St. James. They need a priest,
Any priest.
I understand, but I have to disappoint you. I gave up my calling. Instead, I've given myself over to repentance.
Yeah, so you can do your repentance by doing your job, right? So, yeah, those people need you.
The people need you. Please understand that.
I understand, but they need a better priest than I.
Do you have any idea what's going on around you? There is war, Father. War. People are dying. They slaughtered folk in St. James who sought sanctuary in the church.
I'm not blind. I do know what's happened.
And yet you want me to go back and tell them that the only person far and wide who could serve as their priest turned them down?
You lay a great burden on me, Henry.
I know that, but the people do need you.
You're probably right. It is my duty. At least for a time. Until they find someone better.
No, man, Father Simon, you have no idea how terrible the Ushit's priest is. Father Godwin is like a devil compared to you. You're the best priest I've seen yet in this game. Yeah, they won't find anyone better anytime soon.
I don't think they'll find anyone better in a hurry.
All right. I'll take what I can carry and go back to St. James.
Thank you.
Your parishioners will be very grateful.
Okay, now we finally get to ask him the thing that we came here for.
I need help with treatment.
And what's wrong with you?
Not me.
Nothing, but Philip from Skalitz is dying. He's lying in Sasau and won't last long.
Slowly now. What happened to him?
Nobody knows much. He's not wounded, but I heard he was hiding from the Cumans for days in a pile of carcasses.
The Lord have mercy. The living should never lie with the dead. His intestines must be purged.
Huh?
But even
How are
then,
you
he's in God's hands.
How do I clean his intestines?
It might surprise you, but you'll have to give him alcoholic spirits. The purest you can get your hands on. The best is distilled from Artemisia.
Artemisia.
It'll make him a bit delirious, but it'll help. I'll show you how to prepare it.
Okay, thank you. Fine, we leveled up in alchemy. Get a new perk. Let's see what perks we can get for alchemy. So, salted and smoked. Cured or cooked food in your inventory will spoil 20% more slowly. Water of life. Healing potions will heal you 50% more. That's good. But will also intoxicate you 50% more. Huh. I don't really like the drunk animation in this game. The way it wobbles the screen makes me nauseous. Witcher. Potions will fill you up 30% less, which means you can drink more often and more. Yeah, more of them and more often. Okay, this is what I like. Henry the Witcher. And I like how its icon is a wolf. Okay, so he said, okay, get Philip Artemisia potion. We're gonna need to brew it. Oh, we already have the potion. I guess I looted it or bought it somewhere. Okay. Let's go back to that villager, living alone. Let's fast travel there. If I had 2 pieces of coconuts, I would be banging that. Okay. Yeah, good guy Father Simon. If you haven't seen there's another priest in Ushitz. And that guy is terrible. I mean, he's funny if you're playing that style. If you're playing a rogue type character, He's really funny. But as for priests go, he's no saint. And since I'm playing a lawful character, yeah, my character really hated him. You might want to try watching at other gameplays. It was hilarious. It's not my style, but what happens with that priest? No. How did I get to this place? And who am I attacking? Why is there suddenly a group of bandits here? Well-armed bandits. Let's try combos now. Okay, bottom left. Oh. Ooh, he reposted us. Okay, top. Ooh. Okay, getting beat up a little. I hope these are not guards. Oh, and now there's another one.
I'm over here.
Yeah, I know. You're in front of me. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm just wailing on him. Forget finesse. Okay, good. Oh, really? Just when I thought I could finally fight one-on-one. And then these two arrive. Okay, let me get a better position. So, wait. How do I unlock? An archer too. Okay, so this is what happens when you fast travel. Okay. It's not open. Okay, let me just reach that gate, and then we can manage them better. There you go. Let's try combo. Okay, top. Not hitting them. Top, right. I'm panicking a little. Can't connect with my combos. Okay, good. Oh, one more. Oh, except for the archer. Okay. Ah. Okay. So there was a bandit camp here. What is this place? Oh, it's Skalitz. So I guess bandits took over this place. No, you can... Yeah, is it possible for you to walk in this game? Or you really need to fast travel? You can walk. And also, you can ride your horse. That's what I usually do, but it was just too far. I already traveled from one town to the next earlier. And I just wanted to fast travel that time. Didn't expect that I would get here. Yeah, how did I get inside this fence? And actually, I wonder if there are more bandits here. Okay, so that fight wasn't pretty. I panicked a little bit. And I just won, I think, because of how good my gear is. And that wasn't really skill. Okay, let me transfer my loot to my horse again. The music is so peaceful in contrast to what just happened. Okay, Henry's going to be rich again. Thank you for attacking me. That was the first time that my fast travel was interrupted by a lot of bandits. Usually it's just going to be 1 or 2 bandits along the road. Oh wait. Yeah. Usually it's just a simple hold-up like that. This is the first time that I got into what looks like a legit bandit camp. Are there any more? Oh, and it's night already. And the horse is really useful since it can carry a lot. See, it can carry 531, let's say pounds. It can carry 531 pounds. And we can only carry 206. So you should really get a good horse as fast as you can. So why am I still encumbered? What can I... Okay. What can I discard? There we go. Is a friend indeed. Whew. Find out how Fritz and Matthew are doing. Oh. Alright. Why did that suddenly pop up? I got Fritz and Matthew a new job at the mill. Now it's time to find out how they're doing. Oh, alright. Yeah, so Fritz and Matthew are Henry's friends from Skalitz, childhood friends. And we're just happy they also survived the attack. And we managed to find him a job at the mill. Problem is, they were troublemakers when they were younger. I hope they didn't cause any trouble at the mill. I hope they didn't lose their job. Can I fit through here? Okay, let's duck. Yeah, let's just fast travel again. It would be great if you can cancel the fast travel in the middle. So if you can just exit fast travel now. You can't do that. So once you begin fast travel, you just really need to wait to reach your destination. Okay. What time is it? Okay, it's almost midnight. I wonder if I can wake up that villager. And I wonder if he'll let us sleep in his hut. Come on, horse. Move a little bit. Come on. Ah, let's just jump. Oh, good. We can talk to him. Because usually when you talk to NPCs when they're sleeping, they just get mad at you and tell you to go.
I found you a priest.
Really? That's wonderful news. Who is it?
Father Simon.
Former parish priest of St. James. I persuaded him to return to live among you, at least for a while.
So you found him?
Yes. He was roaming the woods around here.
Thank God. You'll see. Once there's a priest, People will soon be back.
I hope so.
I've put together a small sum for a new piece. So I thought a portion should definitely go to you as a reward.
Can we decline? Yeah, oh no, I can take it. I'm sure it's going to be very little anyway.
I couldn't possibly take it. You'll need the money to rebuild the village.
As you wish then. I shan't weigh you down with it.
So, farewell to you. And I hope he gets here soon. Just don't you let him run off again.
I'll keep an eye on him myself. Godspeed to you, Henry. And thank you for your help.
Yeah, thank you too. I wouldn't have found him if not for you. Although, I do need to sleep. Let's check the other huts here. Yeah, let's check this. I hope there's a bed in there. Ah, doesn't look like that. It's all ruined. Okay, I should just fast travel. Merhuyed Talmberg. We have a room at Talmberg. We can sleep there. Okay. I hope we don't get into another fight. Oh. The fast travel seems quite slower again. They already sped it up in the last patch, but now it... Now it seems kinda slow again. Almost there. Okay, and then tomorrow we'd be going back to Sasau to give the medicine to Philip.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Yeah, Henry's Mr. Popular. Okay, my trusty steed. Okay. Play nicely with your fellow horses. Huh. Wait, I think I accidentally... Yep, I accidentally changed my shoes. Let me just get my actual shoes from the horse. I hope it's still here. I hope I didn't drop it. There we go. There. Let's wake up 5 o'clock. That should be enough. Oh yeah, and we also need to go back to that woman at Ledechko to find out if our exorcism actually worked. I doubt it will. So yeah, another thing about the side quests in this game, some of them are really long and involved and includes different, like, several steps to complete. Some of them have had good stories, some of them not so much, and you can't really tell at the beginning which ones are the good side quests and which ones are, well, to say it bluntly, a waste of time. I think this will be the last stream for side quests. After this, I'm just going to rush through, well, not rush through, but focus on the main story. Because the main story is really good so far. Okay. Let's go to Ledechko. Okay, lots of fast traveling in the stream. In the first few streams, I actually decided I actually wanted to not fast travel at all. But the map is just so big. And if I travel this manually, it's just going to add hours on my playthrough. Okay, can you please go faster? The trade-off is when you're fast traveling, you're actually consuming, or you're actually, yeah, consuming more in-game hours. If we just rode this manually, it would take us longer in real time, but it would have taken shorter in-game time. So in-game time, that took about 3 hours. If we rode it, I think it would just have taken 1 hour. Or maybe an hour and a half. Depending on how good you are in navigating this environment. She isn't here yet. Are you her? Yep.
So, did it work? Is your home free of the ghost?
Oh, you're here, are you? You're lucky I didn't have to get you myself. No, it didn't work. The spirit came just the same as before, and I didn't sleep a wink.
So you're saying I won't get my reward?
You get paid for results, my dear, and I haven't seen any yet. At least now I know that old wives' law doesn't help. Go and see Apothecary Coniash in Ratai. I hear he's familiar with all manner of magic.
Okay. Ma'am, do you know that your chest is transparent right now? Offer her a sleeping potion? Fine, I'll go and see him. Banishing ghosts isn't for me then. Okay, fine, I'll go see him.
Fine. I'll go and see the apothecary. Hopefully we'll come up with something that works.
Oh, did he say apothecary at Ratai? At Ratai, come on. Don't you have an apothecary in your village? Yes, yeah, this is what I was talking about when I say that side quests here are really involved. And then you get almost nothing as a reward. Okay, we're fast traveling again to Sasau Monastery to give the medicine to Philip. And then I think that concludes that side quest. After that, we would have been able to help every one of the Skalitz refugees that are there. And then we go back to Rattay, go to the apothecary for that woman. And then go talk to our friends at the mill, to Matthew and Fritz, see how they're doing. I'm guessing they're not doing well. With how the game portrays them, like troublemakers, I don't think they're doing well at all. And if you're playing Henry as a rogue type character, also a troublemaker, I think you'll get along with them. But the way I'm playing him in this Lawful playthrough, I think we'll be forced to just grow apart from each other. Like, Henry's trying to do good in the world, they're still acting like kids. I think we'll be forced to grow apart.
God be with you, Henry.
Okay, so where's Philip? Administer potion. Okay, wait a while to see if the cure takes effect. How long is a while? Because I have other things to do. Don't have any other side quests here, do I? So there's an unexplored place here. I think that's inside the monastery. So I can't go there yet. Only monks are allowed there. Okay, so let's wait 1 hour. 1 hour should be enough. Okay. Dun, dun. All right. Pickpocket. Can't I talk to you? Ask you what's happening? Or maybe we can ask Johanka. So I have to wait at least 2 hours. Okay. Okay, Matt, my bad for not reading the journal. 2 hours. Okay, just like that, it's already 12 o'clock. Henry's day is already half done. He used most of it just traveling. Okay, wait a while and see if the cure takes effect.
What happened?
We brought you back to the land of the living.
How? How long have I been unconscious?
For a long time. Your friends have left.
I have to find them.
Rest now. You're going to be very weary for the next week or two. You'll find your friends. They probably ended up in Rattay like most of our folk.
Well, alright. And Henry?
Yeah?
Hmm?
Thank you.
Aw, you're welcome.
Hey, watch it. I'll remember
Well,
you.
You were the one who walked between me, in front of me. Okay. So this side quest was really fulfilling in a role-playing point of view. That Henry was able to help his neighbors and friends. Okay, Johanka.
What the heck?
Did everything I could.
How are the sick and wounded faring? I don't think there's anything more I can do for them.
You did what you could. Truly. I don't know what I would have done without you. You saved a lot of lives.
Okay, and we're happy to do so. But I just noticed something. I also replaced Henry's helmet. Here, the kettle hat. This isn't our helmet. Where is that? I must have pressed the wrong button. There. The open bassinet. There we go. And I think we're done with the side quest here in Sasau. We can return to Rattay. So I'm just going to let this stream reach 2 hours, and then tomorrow we'll wrap up, and then tomorrow we'll continue the main quests. It should be quite interesting. We're going to interrogate a human prisoner and see what, hopefully we can identify what their plans are. Because right now it seems like they're attacking from different angles. There's their main army, their main cavalry, which is nightmarish on its own. But then they're also hiring bandits to just do basically terroristic acts, like the raid at Neuhof, where they killed all the horses and didn't even take anything. They just wanted to sow fear in the hearts of the people. And also, they're using fake coin for it. So maybe they even want to compromise Attack on the Road. Yeah, let's stop. They even want to compromise our economy. Oh, these would be bandits. Right? Yeah. They put this trap in here. Okay, show yourself. Let's get this over with.
This won't take long.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't, sir.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Okay, now let's practice our combos. We can do this. Okay. Why are they so good at blocking all of a sudden? So let's do left. They're good at dodging too. Left, right, bottom left, right. Ah. Okay, let's just do the stab left. Huh. I'm so good at dodging. So I think the kinds of bandits that you'll encounter will depend on your level and the gear that you have. Because the bandits I'm seeing right now are like heavily armored and actually fight good.
Kurwa fix.
Okay. Didn't manage to get even one combo in there. But a win is a win. Oh, and something I also noticed, they're not really surrendering anymore. Used to be the bandits would surrender when they're close to dying. Now they just fight to the death. Yeah, let's try to... Let's try to ride this through. Let's ride to Talmberg. No, to Rattay, I mean. Oh, and on the way there, I think the mill where Matthew and Fritz works for is along the way. Which one is that again? Okay, costly brawl. Oh yeah, they're working for... Oh good, they're working for the Ladechko Miller. Oh, I really hope my suspicions about them are wrong. But my gut tells me that they cause trouble again here. I don't see them anywhere. Well, let me just eat. What food do I have that's not spoiled? Okay, so we have bread. Dried fruits. And honey. Complete breakfast. Talk to Matthew and Fritz. Oh, is that Matthew? Oh, it actually is. How do you know? Well now. I think they're doing good. If they're working honestly, I would be so proud of them. Huh, it's taking... Okay. Oh, what happened?
Hey. God almighty. Did something happen to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
Nah, they're just dirty.
About your brawl with Elias.
How the fuck do you know about him?
I asked around.
Your best friend settled the matter.
You're serious?
Absolutely. All you have to do is go to him and promise you'll pay the debt somehow.
What?
We won't forget this. On my honor. Thanks.
I thought we already cleared their debt. Why do they suddenly need to pay it again? That's confusing. I thought we persuaded the monk Elias to just forgive their debt. Yeah, how do you like it at the mill?
How do you like it at the mill, Fritz? It's got to be better than the mines.
It's worse here than at Skalitz.
What? Why?
There you could disappear without anyone noticing. But here...
But why would you want to disappear? Nimoy isn't here.
No, he's not. But the local foreman is an even bigger ass.
I'm not sure that's possible.
You better believe it. I'd like to pay him back for everything and drown him in the river.
Oh, no. You'll get into trouble again. That's exactly the same thing that got you into trouble at Sasau. Keep your fists to yourself, Fritz.
Drown him? What's he done to you?
It was the first or the second day here. We had a disagreement and I told him off. And then, all of a sudden, we're fighting and that fucker just throws me in the river. I nearly drowned.
Well, how did you get out? I thought you couldn't swim.
I can't. They pulled me out. I was up to my waist in water.
I see.
Up to your waist and you couldn't swim?
So you want to pay him back?
Exactly. I don't give a shit about anything around here, but that bastard's in need of a good trouncing.
Oh, come on, Fritz. And the others? Yeah, what about the others?
What about the others at the mill? Are they awful as well?
The miller's an old fool. He believes every word that comes out of Thomas's mouth. It's hopeless. And then there's the miller's daughter. She's a pretty lass, and kind with it. And what can she do? Nothing. Not that it stops Matthew gonna see her. But Thomas is the root of the problem.
Do you think he's jealous?
Let me talk to
Is
Thomas.
she a sweetheart?
He might make puppy dog eyes at her, but most of the time he just struts about like a peacock. I really don't think she's the problem.
Okay, what do you want to do with Thomas? I already know what you want to do. I just want to make sure.
Do you think you can come to an agreement?
No fucking chance. Matthew hopes so because he likes it here. It's true the work's better than the mines, but the pay's worse.
So how do you plan on dealing with it? Leaving?
Perhaps. But first, I want to give Thomas a proper trouncing. I mean a real thrashing.
No,
And you think that will
Fritz.
help?
Maybe. Maybe it'll knock some sense into that fat head of his. Or he'll be too frightened to mess with me.
That might help.
So why don't you arrange a fight with him? If we win, he'll leave us alone. Oh, we could...
What?
We could lure him off someplace far away.
No.
And wait for him. Maybe to play dice with Lawrence. He would have to go through the dark woods.
I'll think about it.
I'm not really sure why we're friends with Fritz, to be honest. He's trouble. Matthew is a lot better. He's far more level-headed than Fritz. Training. What kind of training can you give me? Fist
I want to
fighting.
get better at fist fighting.
Okay.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
Alright, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Okay. What level do we have at fist fighting? Unarmed, level 6. Okay, so we can get the next level of training.
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Alright, but it'll cost you.
Sure. Here you go, you
Now,
bum.
pay close attention.
Okay, now let's talk to Matthew. I like talking to Matthew a lot better than Fritz. Where did Matthew go? There he is. See, he's actually working.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Here's another. They really should stop putting that canned response to named NPCs. He's our friend. He would never call us a knight.
I've heard you don't have it easy here.
So you spoke to Fritz then? I bet that wasn't quite how he put it.
No, not quite. Apart from Thomas's name, the rest was mostly swear words.
I can imagine. I've been hearing the same from him all week. The foreman here is a pain in the ass. He's trying either to wear us to the bone or force us to leave.
Okay, so if Matthew says so, that foreman isn't good to them, then I'm more inclined to believe him.
Always forcing you to work, is he?
If only. That wouldn't be so awful. But nothing we do is good enough for him. There's always some reason for him to yell at us.
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes us too long, and what we eat's worth more than the work we've done, and it's no fun listening to that sort of shit day after day.
I bet it's not. So what can we do about it?
And the miller won't stick up for you. I would have thought all the yelling would drive him mad.
Not really. He trusts that loudmouth bastard more than us. He's got us down for a pair of parasites.
I see.
What's so stupid is the mill really needs us. They haven't had any hands here for quite a while, and the mill needs a lot of fixing. But with them around, we can't even get to work.
Yeah, the miller did say that they really needed more hands, and also especially carpenters. Matthew and Fritz are good carpenters. So why is he letting the foreman abuse them like that?
And you definitely don't... You don't ever provoke him?
I've already told you once, he's an arsehole. I'd say there's nothing we can do about it. If he wants to yell at us, he'll yell at us.
Have you tried talking with him?
What do you think? But that just sets him off. He starts saying we're practically bandits, and what he's going to do about it. That gets Fritz going, and he starts yelling too, and...
Okay, so yeah, so what about you? What do you want to do about it?
What do you want to do about it? Just run away?
Actually, I'd like to stay here, at least for a bit. I never would have thought I'd like working in a mill, but not with him around. It's unbearable, and there's no one I can complain to. But you could.
Me? Do you think they'll listen to me?
They did once already, didn't they? They hired us because of you. You could have another word with them.
Back then, making promises was enough. Now, it will be worse.
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to convince. The miller takes his opinion seriously. So, will you do it for us?
Sure.
Fine.
Sure, buddy.
I'll try and talk to him.
I'm glad. But try not to get on his wrong side. You won't get anywhere with him then.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, so just like the custodian at the Sasau Monastery, we need to persuade him without getting him mad. Okay, what training can you give me? Stealth.
I'd
Sure.
like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
Alright, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Okay, so Fritz trains us in fist fighting, and
I'd like you to
Matthew
teach me how to be
trains us
better
at stealth.
stealth.
That totally
Certainly.
makes sense.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Alright, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Okay. What's my stealth level, by the way? I'm not really doing a lot of stealthing. It's level 7. Okay. So we need to talk to that Thomas. Are you Thomas? Oh, you're Fritz. Okay. And that's the miller. So you should be Thomas. Let me just... Okay. Are my clothes dirty? Okay, the horse can't carry anymore. Is there a trough here somewhere where I can wash myself? Well, no, I'm not dirty. Yeah, I forgot. Don't need to wash. Hey, Thomas. I hear you were abusing my friends over there. Though you know who I am.
Glad to see you.
Okay, so I heard people call you the town fool. Provoke. No, we don't want to provoke him. So how are the carpenters?
So what do you think about the workers I brought you?
If I hadn't put in a good word for them, the miller would have thrown them out by now.
That's not the story I heard from them.
I heard them say something else.
So they're complaining, are they? I provide for them, and all they do is slack off.
You don't provide shit for them.
He can't manage the work anymore. If it weren't for me, there'd be nothing left standing around here.
I don't like this guy. Okay, yeah, you need help.
But you need the help anyway. And they're pretty handy.
Maybe, but they're in no danger of overworking themselves. They act like they're too good for the mill, and I saw them eyeing up Jane.
Oh, so this is what it's
Right
about.
that. She's a pretty girl, and she's of an age to marry.
It's not marriage they've got on their minds. They'd have their way with her, then before her belly started to grow, they'd have run for the hills.
Look, we can reach an agreement.
You're
You
projecting,
need the
dude.
mill fixed. They need the money. If they have peace to do their work, they'll be able to finish it faster.
But...
And then they'll take their groschen and leave. The mines will open again, and the faster they get their money, the quicker they'll be gone.
But do you really think I can trust them to do it? Will they do their work and leave? And leave Jane alone in the meantime?
You just want her for yourself, don't you? Actually, no. They've had enough of you. Of course I'll arrange it. Wait. Of course I'll arrange it. But Matthew doesn't really want to leave this place. He likes it here. It's Fritz who wants to go. Actually, no. I'm wondering if I say this, that they've had enough of you. Is he just going to get mad at me? I think he is. But if I say, of course, I'll arrange it, that might mean that... that might mean that Matthew and Fritz should leave in the future? Let's try the more peaceful route first.
Of course. They're not interested in the mill. They just need the coin to pay their debts. Once they've got enough, they'll have no reason to stay here.
I never thought we could sort it out this way.
I've known them for a long time, and you can rely on them when it comes to this. Everybody will be better off.
All right. If they keep their part of the bargain, I'll even give them a few extra groschen.
Nice.
But woe betide them if they don't. You can tell them that.
I will. Hello, Miller Oliver. Can you move, please? I need to get out. Come on. Oh, I'm stuck. Let's try talking to him.
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you?
By moving out of the way, please.
Are you happy with your new workers?
They're good carpenters, but someone constantly has to stand behind their backs and keep an eye on them.
What's Henry doing with his hand?
Yes. When I'm there with them, everything goes smoothly. But the moment I leave, I hear Thomas yelling at them.
I've heard.
I don't know what I'd do without Thomas. He keeps an eye on everything for me now. The mill wouldn't function without him.
That's all I need, Miller. About the mill.
Again, look, lad. I stand by Thomas.
Okay.
That's all I need, Miller.
I just thought you were going to say something else. Now, if you would so kindly get out of the way. There we go. Wasn't so hard, was it? So let's go talk to Matthew. I hope he appreciates it.
It took some doing, but I made a deal with him.
I'm glad to hear it. So we can stay here? He'll leave us be?
He'll leave you alone, but there are conditions. Once you finish your job, you'll vanish from here.
Oh, come
But
on.
you'll get an extra groschen or two for your troubles.
And that's it? I thought... Never mind.
Oh,
and you're to stop dallying with the miller's daughter. Keep on mucking about with her and you'll muck things up for yourselves.
The fucking bastard. He can go fuck himself. He'd better give us enough groschen to make it worth it. But I suppose I should thank you. You may have bought us some peace and quiet, and that's better than nothing. Here's something for your help.
Wait. I think I should have talked to the miller's daughter first. I think I fucked this. I should have talked to her. Maybe she would have helped me. Convince her dad that it's Thomas's fault. Okay. Now Matthew's sad because they need to leave here after they get their money. Oh well, we have to live by our decision. Let's try talking to him again.
I went and spoke with the miller and he said...
Don't tell me. It was a total waste of time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's about right. He said you're good workers when he's with you, but when he isn't...
Yeah, that Thomas is a wily bastard. All he has to do is complain a few times, and the miller will always take his side.
Well, it seems there's nothing we can do to change his mind.
Not a damn thing. Whatever the miller thinks, Thomas is really the one in charge here.
Okay. Okay. So, I resolved that side quest, but I don't think that was the optimal way of doing it. I bet there was a way to expose that Thomas guy. And then maybe Matthew and Fritz can work there permanently. But again, that's the point of RPGs. You have to live by your decisions. Now, let's go to Ratai. Let's go find that potion. But actually... Wait. Restless Spirit. Ask the apothecary in Ratai about banishing ghosts. Okay. So it's not actually a sleeping potion. I thought it was going to be a sleeping potion. We're going to ask the apothecary, like the medicine man, if he knows something about banishing spirits. Why would he know something about that? I think I'm just going to talk to that man and probably wrap up the stream. And then tomorrow we'll continue the main quests. I think Rata is my favorite city here. I can understand why Sir Radzig went here for protection. Like, it's on top of a hill. It's on an elevated place, and it has really thick, high walls. I wonder if the humans will ever try to attack this place later in the game. There's no way their horses can penetrate this. Unless they do a prolonged siege and starve everyone. So, okay, the apothecary.
Do you know anything about getting rid of wandering souls?
The restless dead? I might know a bit about that. It depends who wants to know. I wouldn't want to be accused of heresy.
Yeah, I want to ask for your help.
Come now, Konyash. You helped me once before, so I'd like to ask you for something again.
Fine, you're right, Henry. I won't lie to you. I'm interested in occult teachings and a bit of alchemy. It's far more than just old wives' tales. I truly believe it's a science. So what exactly do you need?
To help a village woman from Ledechko. Her neighbour's ghost has been haunting her. He visits her every night.
You don't say. Now this is interesting. Revenant spectral beings, cursed souls from beyond the grave?
Yes, exactly. Her house is haunted.
To put it vulgarly, my lad, to put it vulgarly. But there are spells that can banish restless souls back to the realm.
He's like a paranormal
Now, that's what I
enthusiast.
wanted to hear. And do you know the spells?
Well, I'd like to learn at least one. But the only book I know that contains them has been classified amongst the Libri Prohibiti.
The prohibited books.
The spell's written in a forbidden book. A book that's in Latin and kept under lock and key in the monastery. It's called Liber de Mortuis, Necronomiconos.
Ooh,
Do you want to
Necronomicon.
know any more?
It's like the Evil Dead. Should I steal the book? I want nothing to do with this. Okay, let's ask him.
Do you want me to steal the book?
If you want to get rid of that revenant, you have no other choice. When you bring me that book, we can cast the spell together, since you don't know Latin.
And you do? Okay, I'll bring the book.
Fine, I'll bring the book.
And then when
You'll
we're
find
done
it
with
in
it,
the monastery library.
we'll bring it back to the
But
library.
it won't be easy to get in.
No harm, no
Truth be
foul.
told, I don't know of anyone who is able to break in and out without getting into big trouble.
I'll try.
I'll try. Okay, we have to go back to Sasau, but the good news is, I think we'll need to go in there anyway for the main quests, for later main quests. So that's good. Okay, so this is the perfect time to wrap this stream. We've managed to complete a few side quests, and tomorrow we're all set to continue the main quest of interrogating the Cuman prisoner. And I think, if I understand it correctly, that's going to lead us to Sasau and go inside the monastery and pretend to be a monk. So that should be cool. So, yeah. I'm SuchaSquare. Thank you for watching, and for all of you, stay good and have a good day. Goodbye. Let's save and quit.